This just died, like within a 10, 20-minute period. These should last 6 to 7 hours.
I know. So, you telling me we just lost a battery?
I've gone through 2 today. I usually never get through 1 in a full investigation. We just had 2 drain.
So when you guys went in there and you put the CCTV cameras in and everything, you were the last person out of this room, closed it, and you latched it.
Yeah.
Now, that's not how I had latched it when I did it. Is this how you latched it?
No, I like pushed it all the way.
So
I
like,
didn't just kind of like throw it on. I literally like pushed it all the way in so that it was properly latched.
right.
I just realized something. When we were testing this door earlier, the only way for that to come unlatched like that is for something to open it from the other side.
I'm trying to figure out where this cold is coming from. I'm not usually the one who feels the cold.
No, but you're with 2 guys right now who have been feeling cold.
And it was warmer in here the entire time we've been here. I'm feeling out here, it still feels quite warm. So where this is coming from?
I jokingly called this the sauna room earlier.
I know.
I was up here, it's like if you want to come get warm, this is the place to go. It is it is chillier in here now. Still not, like usual Paul chilly where I'm getting washed with cold, but it is colder in here, for sure.
Battery's dying.
Oh, great. All right, where's Ghost Box? Let's go with Ghost Box. Let's go right to Ghost Box. Is there anybody here with us in the attic of the Seaside Community Ctr in Clark's Harbour?
That's me.
If there are any spirits or forces here, say something to us. Attempt to make contact. You've been doing it tonight by stealing our energy or borrowing our energy. So we're opening this. Did you just hear something say thank you?
I did.
Like, thank you for letting us have the energy?
Yeah.
I sure did. And I have it muffled on my leg. All right, so you've been stealing or borrowing, we'll say, our energy so that you can make contact. We don't want it back. We're cool, but we'd like you to continue trying to make contact. Here's your chance. Let us know if you're here, and if you are, who you are.
Is Myrtle here tonight? Are you someone we know? Have we met you before? Here, let me try something with it. Turning up the volume and changing some of the sleep rates.
All right. Can you breathe right now? Who do you like better? Paul, Dylan, Chelsea, Jim, or Holly? Did that sound like Holly?
Yes?
You have impeccable taste.
Wait, like in what way?
I don't like hearing my name. We've been through this.
Did anybody else hear Holly? I heard Holly, or something that sounded like Holly.
Yeah.
Well, on behalf of Dylan, Chelsea, Jim, and I, thank you. So, do you want to talk to Holly? Whoops. Oh, did I just turn it off?
No?
5, 3. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it says 5 and 3 again. What did you hit?
Nothing. I just put my hand over the receipt, to muffle it. That's all I did. Didn't hit a thing.
You can see, I hope, that the power is on.
Yep. The last question I can recall asking at least is, would it more or less like to speak to Holly alone or communicate with Holly alone? Or maybe it just doesn't want to communicate through the ghost box. So it's like, phew, maybe it wants to communicate through some other means, like the ED or the old-fashioned way on our, whatchamacallit, the audio recorders.
Why don't we try this?
Okay. What do you want to do?
Well, how about we just step outside? You take the chair. We'll be literally just outside. We leave you with the audio recorders and you see if you can have a conversation,
Sure.
if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
want to get rid of this?
Yeah, I'll take that. Power is on.
Yeah.
5 red, 3 blue. Temperature's holding steady. And it's just like totally,
No EMF reading.
I just turned the temperature thing on. And there's our green friend when you turn the temperature thing on. So, all right. And it was working fine. And it's, I said, of all 5 of us, which one?
5, 3.
And Holly. That's not what Ghostbox said, but it sure sounded like it. That's my Ghostbox voice, Holly. So, all right, turning Ghostbox off. Let's turn Ghostbox back on first. Still working at least, so power's fine.
Yeah.
Works perfectly fine. Doesn't matter what the settings were, it's functional. So the power was on, we weren't getting anything. Turn it off, turn it back on. So the power's not a problem. Maybe it just doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Maybe whatever's up here wants to talk to you. So we'll just pop outside.
I am here. Where are you? Is there someone here with me? Have you been trying to get my attention tonight? I think you already know my name, but my name is Holly. I feel like you have been trying to get a hold of me. Is this the same person who visited me in my room in Yarmouth? Feel free to interact with me in a friendly, benevolent way. There are some recorders in here that might pick up your voice. We have some other devices here that might pick up your image. There's been a lot of activity here tonight. We're wondering if that's from you. And more importantly, we're wondering what it is you want to tell us. What do the numbers 5 and 3 mean? Do those numbers mean something to you? Or are they supposed to mean something to me? Are you standing next to me? I feel like you're very close to me. Temperature's dropping. I feel like you're right in front of me. Are you right in front of me? I need you to communicate to me. I can guarantee you that if you need help and we can help you, we will help you. But if you are looking for anything else from us, you cannot have it from any of us. Do you understand me?
Did anybody downstairs just move at all?
I heard stuff down here. I'm in a different room and it wasn't Jim. In fact, I asked Jim if any of you guys were moving because it was coming from a different direction than Jim.
It sounds like somebody just took a step up the top of the stairs up here. Like, did you hear wood creaking?
That's what it sounded like to me.
I heard wood creaking in the back here.
Paul, can you get up to the top floor for a sec, please?
Okay, I'm in the baby room.
On my way.
Did you hear
Yeah.
my walkie?
Yeah.
Were you rolling?
Yeah.
What the hell was
I have
that?
that.
What just...
Holly, are you making contact with anything?
What happened?
Are you making contact with anything?
Maybe. What happened?
Okay, so when I just asked you if it was wood creaking, you replied, Holly replied. As Holly was talking, it sounded like there was another man's voice going over it, but it wasn't yours. No. And she got it on the audio. You heard that.
Yeah.
It was like a over your voice.
Ah,
And it was a bit, you came in staticky.
my leg is shaking.
You replied, Holly replied. When Holly replied, it almost came in like it was like static, and over your voice, it sounded like another voice. Like a
I can't get
sound.
my leg to stop shaking.
I can see your legs shaking from here.
Yeah,
Oh my
I know.
God.
Yeah. It felt like something was kind of like pulling on my leg.
I don't know what's going on in here. I've been pretty clear that if we can help it, we will. But other than that, it's not to do anything, and it's to leave every one of us alone. I'm not having any of it.
That doesn't seem to be working out.
Oh, thanks, Paul.
I'm just saying. So you guys heard what sounded like a roar.
Yeah. I have temperature fluctuations in here about 2 degrees between when you guys left. And I did make the request, because I'm in there to communicate, that verbal only, and then that came through.
We're here, whoa, a little cold there. We're here to do a job, so good call. And we got something verbal, right? So, yeah. Now you're giving it back to me, Dylan. You're like a cold magnet now. All right, let's switch it up. Baby crib for you, room for me, 5 or 10 minutes. Let's see what happens and see if we can get something to repeat, or maybe the cold will follow you and I'll get a voice thing going on.
Oh,
why not?
Good. That sounds great.
Well, I thought you'd appreciate that.
Oh, I am. Looking forward to it.
So I call up to Paul, say, hey, Paul, by the way, the camera just came back on. And he was just settling in at that time upstairs. And almost at the exact same time that I was calling up and telling him this information, the power light that we have set up here just in the room, so that I've got light so that I can do the notes and everything else in here that needs to be done, it went out. And I was in complete darkness as I'm talking to Paul at that exact same moment. And I have no explanation why the camera came on, and I have no explanation why the light came on, but it all happened at the exact same time, or just after we switched positions. Paul went upstairs into the attic, and Holly was settling into the room, the crib room that we've got set up.
So, okay, you have turned on the CCTV camera that hasn't heretofore been working all night when I asked you to, whoa, more cold, make yourself known, and you blew out the power in the room that Jim is in, where he's monitoring the activities up here. It is as if you are playing with us right now. Is that what you're doing? If you are playing with us, give me some sort of sign.
Okay, so I just came back in the room because, as we mentioned before, Jim lost his work light, so he can't see anything while he's in here. So I brought in our secondary work light, which is right here. And the second I turned it on,
Camera 4 from upstairs where Paul is, it went out.
and before, when that camera turned on, you lost our first light. So the exact opposite, about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly, the camera went out where the camera came back on, and within a split second, the light out here in front of me, which was lighting the room, it popped off.
So if you're not benevolent, am I being stalked by my friends from the military museum last night? You know, the Nazis. Are Nazi ghosts following me here? Did I make contact with something in that military museum from a bygone era? Holy. Uh-oh. That's not good.
What could have happened is that, the lights that we're using for work lights were draining power from the building, and that caused the camera to go out. Only problem is that...
I need you guys up in the attic now, regardless of what you're doing.
Okay, we're on our way. Our lights are battery powered, so you wouldn't take any power away from anything in the building.
Huh. Who's here? Just you two. Good. All right. I don't really want to go back in here, but anything going on down there?
Yep.
Oh, super. All right, well, here's where it ends for me tonight in here, because I'm done. Come on in. Oh, burr, 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 burr.
Why is it so cold in here?
Oh,
wow.
no. So, sitting here, and I did a thing where I was going on about, hey, if you're some sort of benevolent, make yourself known, blah, 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 drop the temperature a little bit, the usual shtick. And nothing really was happening. It's cold, but here's when it got really cold. I just thought, good idea to ask, okay, is there anything here that's not benevolent? Is there anything, for instance, that maybe I picked up last night, because I was making fun of it today on Facebook, ghost Nazis at the Military Museum? You guys, every light on the ED lit up like a Christmas tree, because I was looking over here and suddenly it's blue, yellow, the whole enchilada. So I looked down. Now, I'm not kidding. Have you guys looked down to don't do it yet. Have you looked down yet to what's next to the ED?
No.
No.
Stay right there. This is what we call a reveal in my business. All right, Dylan, what do you see?
Oh my God.
88 HT. There's coincidences in this world, and then there's synchronicities. I didn't put that ED there. I think Holly did. It was dark. I suspect she didn't even look. I didn't even look until I looked down with my flashlight. We're down to 17.3, which is what I asked it to drop it to. I said 17.3, and it's right next to freaking HT 88, which is the neo-Nazi code word for Heil Hitler, because 8 is the 8th letter of the alphabet, HH. 88, Heil Hitler. So, sure, ghost Nazis might be here with us from the Western Counties Military Museum. Probably not the best idea I ever had. Cool, we're done in here. I am done with ghost Nazis, and that there's coincidences in this world, which I'm keen on and I believe in, but you know what? I've seen and experienced enough to know a synchronicity when I see one, and that's just like crazy. Anyway. Okay, thanks. That's done for this year. Oh, Jesus!
You okay?
So done. It was like, I gotta push. Paul out.